Right, marathon training update. It's, 8 weeks to go now, so it's getting close. I'm not fit enough, ultimately. I picked up an injury on holiday a couple of weeks back, where I sort of slipped, fell, hurt my hip and back, and that's really put me back. I am still running. I did 12.4 miles yesterday, but according to my training schedule, I should have done 18. Um, I'd be lying if I said that there isn't doubts in me on whether I can actually do it, whether my body is capable of recovering and getting the mileage up in time, and that guts me because I've trained hard. I've run 4 or 5 days a week for months now, and from a standing start of being able to run a couple of k to get to my longest run was 15 miles. I might have done 16 actually, but I'm going to adapt my training plan and kind of try and take smaller chunks of growth from that 12 and a half, maybe try and do 14 this week, 16 next week, 18 the following, and hopefully get back there. I am prepared to walk some of the marathon if I have to because I just want to get it done. Ultimately, doing it for Air Ambulance, doing it for a charity that saved my life. Um, I'll probably crawl over the line if I have to, but I am going through a lot of pain at the moment, a lot of discomfort. I've booked in for a sports massage for the 10th in the hope that that can sort of start to ease up some of the pain, and get me freer to be able to get the distance. I'm going to up the distance of my shorter runs, so I'm kind of just getting more and more mileage under the belt, and hopefully, you know, come 27th of April, I'm on the start line in Stratford feeling fairly confident. That feels a bit of a mountain, but people who know me, I don't like to give in. Um, all the sponsorship and support I've had so far really does keep me going. My charity page is at just over £1,300. My target's 5k, and every donation does motivate me a bit more. Um, so please, please do support me if possible. I will put the charity page in the description. It's obviously across all of my social media accounts anyway. Um, you know, please help me support a charity that ultimately saved my life, um, and daily gives people the optimum chance of survival, in a variety of different accidents and emergencies. They don't get NHS funding. You never know when you or someone you know will need their services. And on top of that, I always forget to say they also run the Children's Air Ambulance. And what that does is that moves very poorly babies and children to the appropriate hospital or to home, after procedures, in the quickest, most comfortable way, rather than sticking them in a land ambulance for 8, 10, 12 hours. If a baby's in a hospital but they need to get to Great Ormond Street because they get better treatment, or actually it's safer to get the surgeon to them, those are the things they do. It's a very expensive service to run, but I can only imagine that the parents in those situations are really relieved that we're lucky enough to have services like this in the UK. But we need to support them to keep these services. They can't exist without people's help. Now, I'm going through the pain of running it. Yes, I will feel an immense amount of pride and achievement if I do achieve it. But anything people can spare to support me and spur me on, that would be appreciated. Thanks again, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, donate, tell me stories to your friends, promote Air Ambulance, get people to support them. It really does mean a lot to me. Catch you later.